Hello and good afternoon, everybody. My name is Shiva Shrivastava, and I am the content head here at IIM Skills. And today I'm going to be the host of this orientation session. So before we can start with the session, I want everybody, if you all can acknowledge that you all are able to see my screen and you can hear my voice clearly. Everybody, now we have 9 people. Indu, Kishore, Praveen, Priyanka, Shilpa, Godson, Smita, Sushmita. If you all can acknowledge in the chat box, please, that you all are able to hear my voice and see the screen clearly. Thank you so much, Indu. What about others? Great, great. Thank you so much, everybody. Perfect. So let's quickly start with this orientation session today, guys. And before we start with this session, let's quickly understand the agenda of today's session so that we all should be onto the same page. Yeah. So moving towards the agenda, the first thing that we will be discussing in this session today is overview of content writing. Nowadays, everybody, we all are listening lots of, I would say, lots of, buzz around content writing, content editing. So we will be understanding the first part into this particular domain, that is, what is content writing and the overall overview of this overall domain. Okay, that's the first thing that we will be discussing. Second part that we will be discussing in this session today is what is the demand for content writing. Now, this is something which is very important for us to understand, that if we are moving towards content writing domain, what is the demand of this industry? What kind of future we can expect within this particular domain? Let's understand that part in this session today. Later to it, we will be discussing about that when we are actually planning to enter into a specific domain, we need to understand that within content writing, what all things we should learn. Everybody is saying that you should do content writing, we should enter into the content domain. But what all things we should learn within this particular domain, we need to understand that part as well. Okay, so I'll talk about it in detail. Once this part is done, I will be coming to the most important part of it. That is, there are a lot of people, those who are looking to get the job in this particular domain. A lot of you are planning to do freelance within this particular domain. I will explain to all of you that if in case you're looking for a job, looking to get the freelance opportunities, what all things you should do within content domain so that easily you can get the opportunities from the market. And once we all are clear about all of these segments of content writing, I will be talking about the overview of IIM Skills Training Program. As you all understand, there are a lot of institutes which are offering content writing courses. Why you should choose IIM Skills to do your content writing course, what we have delivered over the last 9 years within this domain, I will have a detailed explanation on that particular part as well. And at the end of the session, guys, I will be talking all the questions that you have in your mind. But today we have around 12 people as of now. So I want this session to be interactive from both sides. So during the session, even if you will have any questions, any doubts, just let me know. And I will give you the access if you want to unmute yourself and ask your questions. Or in case if you want to ask your questions in the chat box, you can even ask your questions in the chat box as well. I guess someone has given a message to me. Okay, Godson has given this message. Fine. So this was the agenda of today's session. Okay. So let's quickly start with this session. And once again, guys, it's a humble request. I want each one of you to participate with me within this session. In case if you will have any questions during the session, just simply ask your questions. I'll just answer and I'll make sure before answering of your questions, this session will not get over. Okay. So let's start with the first thing that I wanted to share with you. So I will be giving you a brief background of IIM skills because this is something which is very important to understand for you guys, that if you are targeting one of the institute for your career growth, what kind of institute we are. So we started our journey in the year of 2015, and content writing course was the first course that we launched into the market. And before launching this course, the founder of IIM Skills, he had already served for more than 10 years into the content domain. So this is something which is a big part for an institute, that the founder of a particular company himself is holding more than 15 years of experience, right? And when we started in 2015, later to it in the year of 2016, we touched the very first milestone, that is, we had trained more than 1,000 professionals within the span of 1 year only. So this was a big milestone for us when we started this journey. Just after 2016, another news that we have come across, that is in 2018, we started our training into the more than 33 plus countries. In today's time, though, we are offering this training in more than 55 countries, but just within the span of 3 years time, we started providing this training in more than 33 countries. So this training is something which has the access in all across the globe. And in the year of 2022, IIM Skills became the #1 company which has provided highest number of placements. And this was being ranked by the India TV, one of the known, I would say, news portal. Okay. In the year of 2023, we added another portion into our course, that is search engine optimization, SEO. So what is SEO? I'll talk about it in detail. Step by step, we will be moving ahead with the session. But this was something how we started our journey. Next slide that I'm sharing with you, that is the mission of IIM Skills. We want this online education to be one of the most affordable education, right? Because this is something which is the basic need for a person, those who are looking to get a good opportunity in the market. So we want these courses in the affordable pricing. If you will compare our pricing with any of the institutes, you will find out we people are offering the, I would say, a lesser amount we are charging from you, and we are providing you highest value out of that. So this is all something what we have aimed for. So this was something which I intend to share with you all guys, so that you all should be aware about us as an organization. So let's quickly start with the very first part. What I just mentioned to you is, that is, what is content writing. And before that, you all can see that if you are targeting for the content writing portion, who all can target to become a content writer? Any student who is looking to build their career into the domain, that person can simply come ahead and do the content writing course. If there is a housewife who is looking to restart their career, they can also come across and they can also start doing content writing portion, and they can do freelance, they can do full-time job. Even business owners, working professionals, content writing professionals, digital marketing professionals, or those who are looking for the freelance opportunities, all are open to come into content domain. It is an open domain. So there is no hard and fast rule that you should be having a specific background to come into the domain, right? So here is the first thing that I wanted to share with each one of you. I will also use my this notepad for you guys, so that it should be much more clear to you all. Okay, give me a moment, let me refresh it. So I always start this session with a question, that is, what is content writing? So I want everybody, those who are attending this session with me, I have a good audience today, 18 people are attending this session with me. So what is content writing as per you guys? If you all can answer to me in the chat box, or if anybody wants to unmute, let me know, I'll give you the access. So for me, it is important to understand the audience first. So Ashwini, Ekta, Indu, Legashri, Manvi, Mosmi, Neha, Nivedita. We have Praveen, we have Priyanka, Samar, Shankar, Shilpa, Godson, Sushmita, Trisha. What is content writing as for you? You can write your answers in the chat box. And don't worry, guys, I'm not expecting that you should be giving me the exact answers of it. No, I just wanted to understand your understanding towards this domain. Everybody, what is content writing as per you? You can use your chat box, guys. I'm just waiting for your replies, okay? This is the question. What is content writing? And understand, if you will participate in the session, you will get higher value out of it. So do participate in every single section that I'm asking, okay? I have got my first answer from Indu, the idea or thoughts of some topics. All right. What about others, guys? Everybody, you have to reply me. If anybody wants to talk or reply these questions answered using audio, they can do that. Manvi says information and detail. Okay. Sushmita says content writing is something which gives direction to the specific topic. That makes sense. Shankar says creating and publishing content writing for the purpose of marketing and entertainment. One of the exact answers, I would say. Shilpa says content writing describing is a describing some product or any topics in simple words. That makes sense. That is meaningful. Shilpa. Anybody else is typing? Mr. Godson says the process of writing, editing, publishing. Okay, I guess you had attended my old demo session, Mr. Godson. You have copied my this definition that I was about to share. But yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now I want everybody to stop writing. I have two more answers. Neha says the process of creating something new, valuable thoughts. Okay. Ashwin says content writing is describing about a specific material. All right. So everybody now I was able to get what I was trying to get from this particular question. So moreover, each one of you have given the right answers, but something is missing in that particular answer, which I will fulfill by sharing my thoughts on this. Okay. And I'll try to make every topic as simple as possible for you. Okay. Let me quickly move to my slide section. So this was something what I was about to share with you, the process of writing, editing, publishing in the written material. So Mr. Godson is someone who has given the exact definition, but content writing can be defined in many other definitions. Okay. So now anything that you see on your screen that is in the form of text, anything that is on your mobile phone screen, on your laptop screen, whenever you are consuming something on your screen in the form of content, wherever you see there is a text portion, that is the result of content writing. Okay. Anything that you see. I'll just take you to a website just to give you an example. So I'm just going to take Amazon as the base example for today. Okay. And most of the examples I will be taking from Amazon because each one of you are so friendly with Amazon part. Okay. So now this is the Amazon's website you have in front of you. So on this home page, what all things you are looking at? You are looking at mainly two things. That is text portion is there and images portion is there. I'll scroll down here. You see only images and text is reflecting in front of you. Sometimes you may find out videos are also there. Here you can see this portion is belonging to the video, right? So mainly what you are looking at, text, images, videos. So now whichever part you are looking that is in the form of this text portion, this is the result of content writing. And that is what we call it as content writing. And when we do content writing part, there are, few stages that we have to follow. What all these stages are, I'll explain these stages as well later on in this session today. But before that, I'm just trying to create that in content writing, what is the process? First of all, when you are getting a particular topic, for that, you have to do, first of all, planning that, okay, I have to write in this topic, what kind of planning I should be doing. That's the number one stage. Number two, you will be doing the market research around that particular topic that, okay, if I have got this topic, then these are the things I should write about it. And to validate that part, you will be doing market research. You will be looking other content as well, what kind of, content is already available. Another portion that you will be doing that is keyword research. I'll talk about it, keyword research as well later in the session. But before that, I'll clear your base. Okay. And at the end of it, once everything is done, you will be writing and publishing your content to a digital platform or maybe a traditional platform, right? But this is the overall process of writing. So in simple words, what is content writing? Anything that we see on our screen in the form of text, that is content writing. Okay. So content writing's definition in simple words, all of you are able to align with this or not? Everybody, if you can answer to me in the chat box so that I will move into the depth portion of it. Are you clear about what is content writing? I have given you one example as well at Amazon. Thank you so much, Mosumi, for answering me. What about others, guys? In simple words, what is content writing? Everybody is clear. Shilpa says clear. Neha says thank you. Great. Indu says yes. Godson says yes. Thank you so much, everybody, for answering. Let me move to the next portion, the in-depth portion of it. Okay. I'll take another example for you guys so that it will be much more clear for you. So I was actually talking with you all, that is when we are using our internet, okay, when we are looking at our mobile phone screen, when we are looking at our laptop screen, what exactly we are looking at? We are looking at only four things. We consume content in four forms. Now, what all these four forms are? I'll show you these four forms one by one. Number one, what we see text portion. Mosmi says an important part of content writing is storytelling. This is one of the type of writing. I'll talk about this part as well later in this session today. But before that, I want everybody should be aligned onto one direction so that it should not be a case that one topic I'm picking from X point, another portion is I'm picking from Z point. That should not be the case, right? But yeah, storytelling is one of the really important part of content writing. So when we are looking at our internet, this mobile phone or a laptop screen, what we are looking at? We are looking at text, we are looking at images, we are looking at video. That's right, Legashri. And we are sometime listening to the voice messages, right? Only these four things. Other than these four things, have you ever seen anything else on your screen, guys? If you can quickly acknowledge me in the chat box. When you are consuming internet, other than these four things, have you found anything else on your screen? You open any page, you open anything on internet, other than these four things, you will never find out anything else. That is right, Neha. We will not find out anything else. So the whole game is going to be around these four things only. That is text, images, videos, and voice messages. All of these four types of content is what? These all are the content of a specific website, okay, or a specific page. Now, I wanted to check with you all, out of these four things, now what I'm trying to create, I'm trying to create the importance of content writing, okay, the dominancy of content writing in the market. So now, out of these four things, what do you think? What type of content has the dominancy in the market? Is it the text that you see the more? Is it the images? Is it the videos? Or is it the voice messages? Everybody, what do you think? Out of these four types of content, what type of content has the dominancy in the market? If you all can acknowledge. Trisha says text, Mosmi says text and videos, Shankar says videos, Indu says videos, Legoshri says text, Nikhil says text. Great. I have a competition here now. So Nikhil says text, Neha says text and videos, Shilpa says videos, and Mr. Godson is also saying videos and text. Makes sense, guys. Great. So let me give you a clear picture around these four types of content, first of all. My answer in this particular question will be the dominancy amongst these four areas that I just mentioned. The dominancy will be from this portion. Text has the dominancy in the market. Now, why? Let me tell you that part. As I was giving you an example of Amazon, anything that you see in the form of text here, that is itself is the result of text. Let me go back to the same screen. So when you are looking anything in the form of text, that is the result of text. Let me come to the images. I am sure a lot of you must have noticed when you are looking at images, over to those images, there are small quotations that you see always, small messages are there. Now, those small quotations or small messages, what these things are doing actually, the message of that particular image should be clear to you. So these text portion is something which are actually, creating that environment for you. How many of you have noticed that over the images as well, you see a lot of text all around the image? How many of you have noticed? You can simply type me. So over to images as well, you will find out text part is there. Absolutely. Thank you so much for acknowledging. So without those text part, there may be a possibility that the message of a particular picture will not be delivered to you in the right way. Thank you so much everyone for acknowledging Nikhil, Moshmi, Legushri, Neha. So now text is something that will help you to understand the message of that particular picture that you are looking at. So again, dominancy is there for what? Text over the image as well. Let me come to the video part. How many of you have heard about video script? Everybody in the chat box, please. How many of you have heard about video script? Anybody is aware about this term? Video script. Shankar says yes. Great. What about others, guys? I'll anyways explain about this. Manvi says yes. Godson says no. Praveen says no. Not an issue, guys. Nivedita says yes. Let me answer to you. Now, this is something which is important. Okay. Now, please pay attention. Whenever any company have a plan to shoot a video, they always have a proper script that, okay, within this video, three people will be participating. X, Y, Z. These are the name of these three people. Okay. Person X will say this dialogue. Later to it, person Y will say this dialogue. And at the end of overall this, person Z will be pitching their, last, I would say, dialogue. Okay, so there is a proper written work, proper script that, okay, only these things we have to speak in the video. Other than these things, there will not be anything else. Without that video script, a video cannot be shooted. I'm talking about good videos, okay, good content. So whenever there is a good company which is targeting video making section, they will always write first of all video script, and video script will be written by a content writer. Why? Because that has to be written in text form, right? So video script is something, before making a video, the overall story of that particular video is called video script. Is it clear for everybody? Quickly acknowledge me in the chat box, please. Video script. What is video script? Is it clear to everybody? Great. Thank you so much for acknowledging. Now, before making a video as well, if we need a content writer, so now you see in these three forms of topic, that is content, that is text, images, and videos, text is something that is required. Writing work is something that is required. So considering all of these portion, we can simply say that who has the dominancy in the market amongst these four? I would say text portion is something that has the dominancy. Is it clear, everybody? Why text is so important? In today's time, digital world is going around. Okay, without internet, we cannot assume our life. But internet cannot survive without content. And in the content, mainly I'm talking about text portion, right? So till this extent, is it clear for everybody? Quickly, if you can acknowledge, I will move to the next section. I'm just going into the depth of content, and I will be talking about the how content exactly evolve in the market. Should I move to the next section? Great. Thank you so much for acknowledging, guys. Let me quickly move to the most important part of this particular section, that is importance of content writing. Okay. Now, demand for content writing. Now, this is something, guys, which is very important. A lot of you are planning to get job in the market. A lot of you are planning to get freelance opportunities from the market. But you also wanted to understand that, okay, how long we can survive with content as a domain. What is the future of content writing? Is it safe to enter into content writing? Let's quickly validate this part as well. So I'm going to talk about a situation which nobody of us, is ready to talk about. But yeah, this is something which is important to share. So now I'm talking about two situations right here. So I'm taking care of, I'm just talking about two situations. Number one, that is pandemic time duration. Number two, that is after pandemic time duration. So now, during the pandemic, what happened? 20th of March 2020. Let me write it down here, guys. I'm sure each one of you are aware about it. 20th of March 2020. This was the day when first time lockdown announced in India, right? And lockdown means the whole market and everything got closed. Okay. But now one thing you must have noticed, before pandemic, we were not so friendly with the digital platforms. We were not so friendly with the term called content writing or so-called digital marketing. We were very much of friendly with the traditional form of marketing. Let's say I'm talking about offline things. We were so friendly in doing offline businesses, right? We were not so friendly with the online portion because we were into offline businesses. When pandemic situation came, what happened by the time, at that point of time, the whole market got closed. As a result of that, the businesses that we were running into offline, those businesses also got closed. And immediately the income for us got zero by that time. This was the situation which was the biggest threat as of now, what I have seen in my life, right? So each one of us, we were, I would say, locked at our homes and we were unable to do anything. And we were coming across with a lot of questions that if this situation is going to be there, how will we survive? How will we, earn our livelihood? So we were not so clear about this part. But at the same time, we found some of the companies like Amazon, Mintra, these are the companies which were running online businesses. And fortunately, IIM skills was also there at that point of time. We were also into the online businesses only. During this pandemic, when the whole market got closed, we were easily able to survive in the market. The reason behind that was the main source of income for us was internet. We had our whole business on digital platforms. So you all can actually relate that when the pandemic situation was there, we were doing online shoppings, we were ordering online foods, online, clothing and all. So when this lockdown situation was about to get over, we all were thinking about the same part, that what if this lockdown will come once again? So we have to get ourselves ready to deal with such a situation. By that time, what happened? All of us, we started moving towards digital platform, and we started moving from offline world to digital world, because we were very much of aware that if we will come to the digital part, what will happen for us? The market will be open, the business will be open, and if we are doing online business, the income will also be there, that is into 100% section. But there were a lot of challenges that we found when we were actually shifting from offline to online. Initially, what happened, I'm sure some of you or maybe some of your relatives, those who were doing offline businesses, and let's say there is a shopkeeper, they started moving or reaching out to a company called Amazon, and they started listing down their product at Amazon, and they started selling there. Some of them, they started reaching out to the third party websites like, let's say, Just Dial. They started capturing the business from them and they started selling from there. But a huge amount of audience, they started reaching out to a person who is a web developer. Now, who is a web developer? A person who make your website. So each one of us, we planned that, okay, finally, I will be moving from traditional world to digital world. For that, I need to have my business online and I need a website. So I reach out to a person who can make a website for me. The person clearly mentioned to me that I can make your website, but the thing that you have to publish on that website, that is the content part, you have to provide me that content. And this was the time when we realized that we are not so friendly with the content part. So we need someone who can write the content for me and take my business online. And this was the time duration I'm talking about. It was in the year of, at the end of 2022. This is the time when each one of us, we started reaching out to a person who is a good content writer, maybe video editor like this. And this is how content writing came into the picture. And today we are sitting in 2024, guys, and you all can relate. There is no business which is not having an online presence. But to keep your online presence always ready, you need a content writer. It is a mandatory section for an organization. If there are thousands of businesses are there, they need thousands of or lakhs of content writers for them to get their business live on digital platform. So a simple thing, how long we can plan with content writing? The answer to this question is till the moment we are consuming internet, content writing industry is not going anywhere. It will always be there, and you can go with full time, you can go with freelance. This industry is 100% safe. So this is something where you can plan your journey. This is the area where you can simply target content writing skill sets. So I hope each one of you, you all are able to relate that what is the importance of content writing in today's time. If any one of you have any question, you can ask your question, guys, in the chat box. Or is it clear to everybody? Please acknowledge. Everybody, is it clear to you? So that I can move to the next section. And guys, now I will be talking some technical terms that comes under content writing. So before that, I was actually, aiming to make you, I would say, comfortable with the term called content writing. Okay. So I guess this is all something which is clear. Makes sense. Thank you so much for acknowledging. Let me move to the next portion here. And this is a question to everybody, that is why businesses hire a content writer. So this is something what you have to answer to me. Why do you think a business will hire a content writer? And from this question, guys, you all will be able to relate the job of a content writer as well. So what is the job of a content writer? This question will answer to you. And why a business will hire you? Anyways, this question will answer you. Shilpa says, what is the difference between content writing and technical writing? Shilpa, you keep this question with me. At the end of the session, I will answer to this question, okay? Because this will require a huge explanation. I'll talk about it at the end of the session. Nivedita says to reach the targeted audience through content. Very nice. I'm just, writing down some words as well, what you are saying. Targeted. Let's say you are talking about reach. What about others, guys? Why do you think a company will hire a content writer? So Nivedita has used a word that is reach. What about others, guys? 16 people are there in the session. Ashwini, Indu, Legashri, Manvi, Mosmi, Neha, Nikhil, Praveen, Shankar, Shilpa, Godson, Sushmita, Trisha, Nagpal. Shankar says to market their product. All right. Another word, that is market. All right. Mosmi says to sell their product. Third word I got from Nikhil. Okay. I'm so sorry. That is from Mosmi. Nikhil says to promote their business and reach to the customer. Makes sense. Moreover, these two terms I have already written. Manvi says creative writing. Okay. All right. Indu says branding. Very nice. Another word I have got for the purpose of branding. Trisha says a business and businesses means goal is to extend their business, but they don't have specialization in reaching their targeted audience. So they need a professional for marketing. That is absolutely right, Trisha. I guess moreover, now similar answers are, coming. So I want everybody, you can stop writing. Let me make this answer, more shorter for you and exact bang on, I would say, target. Everybody now you can stop writing. So I have come across with few words, that is reach, market, or that is marketing. Simple words. I'm talking about sell or maybe branding. Let me answer to you why a business will hire a content writer. There are only three objectives, guys, why a business will hire a content writer. Now, these three objectives will be here. Number one, sales. Number 2, lead generation. Number 3, branding. All of these terms, what you just mentioned, reach, marketing, sell, branding, everything will cover under these 3 areas, what I'm going to explain for you. Sales, lead generation, and branding. Let me explain to you all that what I mean by these 3 terms, okay? Let me delete it from here. I will delete this term by as well. Give me a moment, guys. Okay. So, sales, lead generation, and branding. These 3 portion I just mentioned. And guys, do not get yourself confused by the term called sales. You are not responsible to do sale. You are responsible to write best content for a company, but your best content is responsible for the sale for a company. I'll take you through an example, and I'm sure this example will make it clear for you everything, okay? Now, as I mentioned to you, I'll take an example of Amazon because each one of you, we are so friendly with the company called Amazon, okay? So I'll take an example of Amazon. Let's say we have to buy wall paints for, let's say I'm searching this, okay? Wall paints for a room. I'm searching. I hope each one of you, you do online shopping and you search like this only. So first of all, the main thing that you need to pay attention to, this portion, what I have written in the search bar, this is called keyword. As I was talking to you that I will explain in detail about keyword. So here I'm explaining. You search anything on search engines. Search engine means the place where you search something. Okay. Whether you search on Amazon, whether you go to Yahoo or you use Bing or you go for Google. Whenever you are writing anything in the search bar, that is the keyword. So this portion is called what? Keyword. Anything that we type in the search bar is called keyword, right? So when we are searching for wall paint for room, we are finding so many results in front of us. For an example, we have Berger, we have this Nippon paint. If you will scroll down, you will find out some other, results as well. Now, let's say for an example, I am opening one of the product detail here in front of me. So now when you will open any of the product details, so what you will find out at the left hand side of your screen, this, you always see a product image, right? Whenever you will open Amazon or any product detail, left hand side of your screen, you will see what? The image. This is the job of a graphic designer. This is not your job. This is a graphic designer's job to paste the image in this way. Your job will start from where, guys? It will start from here. The right hand side area where you see a lot of text is there, lot of product details is there, offerings, partners, and here you can see the product description. Everything is mentioned about this product. You see overall details here, right? Now, who has done this job? A content writer. So this type of writing is called product description writing or copywriting. Okay, when you will enter into the training, you will get a clear picture about what is copywriting or creative writing. Sorry, this product description writing. Now, when I have to buy this particular product, what I will do, I will always read this product details. Okay. Now, my simple question to everybody is, if you are reading the product details and you are unable to get the clarity about the product detail, overall product, let's say the product description is not mentioned in the right way, or maybe the product description is giving you incorrect information about a particular product. Do you think you will buy that particular product, guys? You are at Amazon, you want to buy a particular product, and the product details are not giving you sufficient amount of information. Will you buy that product from Amazon? Everybody in the chat box, if you can acknowledge. Right, nobody is going to buy that particular product. Now, what is the reason behind that? The reason behind that, but thank you so much everybody for acknowledging. The reason behind that is that when we go to Amazon, there is no human interaction. I mean to say human interaction means when you will go to Amazon, No one from Amazon is going to call you, and no one will explain you about this product that, okay, you should buy this particular paint. This is the best paint. Have any one of you have you ever received any call from Amazon that, hey, you should buy this product. You are looking at this product detail. This is good. You should buy it. Anybody, have you ever received a call? You will never receive a call from Amazon because there is no human interaction. It is purely content driven website. You will open the product details, you will read the product description. If you are satisfied with that, then you will buy the particular product. If you are not satisfied with this content, you will never be buying that particular product, right? So now here is the catch, that Amazon will always hire one person who is best into product description writing. Amazon will always love to hire a person who can give you best product details in, I would say less words, right? So this is the job of a content writer. And if your product description is written in the right way, if it is as per the industry standard, people will buy product from Amazon. So now who is responsible for the selling of this particular paint? Your product description. And that is the reason why I mentioned that sales is something a company wants to fulfill from your content. That is the reason a company hires a content writer. And that is the reason why I mentioned sale is something that is, I would say, driven through your content. Is it clear for everybody how sales are happening through your content? Amazon, guys, it is just one example. Do not forget, Amazon is just one example. There are thousands of companies are there in the market where it is a completely content-driven website. There is no human interaction for the sale. Okay, is it clear for everybody how sale happened through your content? Great, great. Thank you so much, Manvi, Godson, Shilpa, Mosmi. Great. Thank you so much, Nikhil. Let me move to the next section now. These are the very, basic examples what I'm sharing with you so that things should be clear to you, right? Second portion, lead generation. Now, how many of you are aware about leads? How many people are aware about the term called lead? In the chat box, please. Anybody who is aware about leads? Okay, most of you have heard about leads. Fantastic. So still, if anybody is not aware about leads, in simple words, a person who is likely to become your customer, your buyer, or maybe your subscriber, and you have the details of that person. Now, there is a difference. You have a person standing in front of you who is interested to buy your service, but you do not have a detail of that person. Then in that case, that person is not a lead for you. To have that particular person as a lead for you, you need to have the contact details of that person. Okay, so there is a difference in a prospect buyer and a lead. Prospect buyer will be there where you don't have the details of a person, and lead, the person will become when you have the details of that person. That's right, Mosmi. Prospect buyer, yes, that's right. So now lead is something that is responsible, or a company is actually looking to have, I would say, from your content. I'll take you through another website through, and I'll give you the example that, okay, how your content is responsible for the lead generation. And I'm sure this example is something you can easily relate with it. Now, why this example is there? Because you have gone through with this process. So now when you were looking for content writing course, maybe you were not aware about IIM skills. You went in Google, you searched for content writing course. Google gave you first or maybe topmost rank to IIM skills, that, okay, this is the company which offers content writing course. Then you land to this website, to this page, and you read overall details of content writing course that we are offering. When you have gone through overall detail, then you found some trust on IIM skills that, okay, this is one of the good company. They are offering a good course. Now I want someone who can guide me about this particular course. So what we have done, when you were there at our website, we have given you this option at the right hand side of your screen. I'm sure you can see that, join free demo session. If you will click on join free demo session, we are asking you to three details: name, email address, and phone number. Or maybe if you will scroll down after looking at overall details, there are few more actions, that is request a callback. If you will click here, again we will ask you to provide your contact details. So now what is our intention? We want whomsoever have landed at IIM Skills content writing course details page, the person should share their contact details, your contact details. Once we have your contact details, you will become a lead for us. And then my teammate, my counseling team, they will reach out to you and we will have an opportunity to sell you the course. If we do not have these contact details of yours, there is no way how we can reach out to you. Getting the clarity? So for us, if we have to survive in the market, if we have to sell our courses, we want you to share your details with us so that the counseling team of IIM Skills can reach out to you. But if you landed to my website and if you are not finding comfortable here, if you are not so comfortable with this particular, content that we have written over the website, you will never share your contact details with us in that case. A very simple example, let's say you are standing somewhere and a stranger is coming to you and straight away the person is asking you to share your contact details to that person. Will you share your contact details to anybody if the person is a stranger for you? Everybody? If a stranger is coming to you and the person is asking you to share your contact details to them, will you ever share your details with the person? No, you will never do that. Why? The reason behind that is you do not have trust on that person, right? These are the confidential details of yours. You will never share it with any stranger. Similar to that, if you are landing to a website and you are not so comfortable with the content that we have posted over the website, you will never share your contact details there, right? But if you are reading this overall content and this content has the power to win your trust, if we are able to draw your trust here at IIM Skills website and we will ask you to share your 3 details, you will do that. And that is what you have done at IIM Skills website. That after looking at overall details, you shared your contact details with us. It means the team who is working for IIM Skills, they have written good content and that content has the power to win your trust. As a result of that, today you have shared your details with us and now we are going through with a demo session, right? So any company, let's say a company like IIM Skills, if we want to hire someone in our company, we want someone who can write best content, engaging content that can, I would say, generate leads for us so that it will be an opportunity for us to sell our courses. Like other companies are also doing the same. So I'm sure you all have noticed that if you are landing to a website, straight away a pop-up will appear in front of you and the pop-up will ask you to share your contact details. The reason behind that pop-up is they want to capture your details so that a person from their team can connect with you. We are into a business where there is a proper human interaction. We are not like Amazon that without any human interaction, the course will be sold on. No, we want someone who will be reaching out to you, guiding you, counseling you. If you will like that particular counseling, you will purchase the course. Simple. So Amazon have a different objective of hiring a content writer. IIM Skills or companies like IIM Skills, they have a different objective of hiring a content writer. If you have written content in the best way, if you are able to win the trust of a reader, then only the reader will share the contact details. And this is how your content is actually responsible for the lead generation part. The example I have given of IIM Skills. Is this clear to everybody? Why your content is responsible for the lead generation, guys? Is it clear? Quickly in the chat box. Thank you so much, Manvi. Shilpa, thank you so much. Neha, thank you. Godson says yes, great. And Mosmi is also clear. I hope rest all are also clear. As of now, anybody have any question or I should move to the next section? Thank you so much, Ashwini. Anybody has a question? Or I'll take you through the next in-depth part of it. Thank you so much, Shankar. Great. Let me move to the next section now, that is branding. Now, this is something Again, I'll take a basic example and you all will be able to relate. Okay. Let's say IIM Skills is getting 100 visitors in a day. 100 visitors means we are getting 100 people per day at IIM Skills website, those who are looking for the course. Do you think 100 out of 100 will buy my course? If 100 people have landed to IIM Skills website, do you think 100 out of 100 will buy my course? Absolutely not. 100 out of 100 will never buy my course. A fair answer to this particular question is maybe 5 people will buy my course on the same day. Okay. Out of 100, 5 people are ready to buy my course. 95 people, they are not buying my course. So what do you think? 95 people are not interested in my course? They are actually interested in my course. But at that point of time, they are not ready to buy the course. There could be so many reasons behind that. I'll take you through some reasons. Let's say a person is not having sufficient amount of fund at that point of time. So the person will be waiting for the funds. Because of that, the person is not buying my course. Second reason could be maybe the person is not dominant in their family. They have to, first of all, talk with their family members, get the approval, and then the person from their family will sponsor the course for them. Maybe a student who is looking for the course, the student is waiting for their exam. So I mean to say, people are interested, they are looking for the courses, but maybe at that point of time, they do not have a plan to enroll for the course. Maybe after a month they will do, maybe after 2 months they will do. In this particular 1 month or 2 month of time duration, if I will leave this particular audience without any interaction, there may be a possibility after 2 months down the line, I will not be able to get that customer once again for me. Why? Because a lot of other companies are offering the same services, and there may be a possibility when the person is ready to buy the service, the other company is able to sell the service to that person. And why? Because you were not so friendly with the IIM Skills name. You landed to IIM Skills only once. So a lot of you may be possibility that you have not paid attention to the company's name, right? So what we as a company have to make sure, until you are not buying the course, we always have to interact with you through our content. There may be a possibility we will be sending you some emails, right, where we are talking about some new upgradations. There may be a possibility we will be showing you some videos on your social media wall where we are giving you some information about content writing. Anyways, that is, I would say, meaningful for us. Maybe some of the reels you may find out on Instagram about IIM skills, or maybe some of the things related to content writing. So that is what companies are actually doing. In the meantime, companies are always trying to engage with you guys through their content, through their best quality of content. And if your content has a quality, you would love to follow that particular company. And when you start following a company, you always have that company's name in your mind. Okay. And when you have a company's name, whether you do the course after 3 months down the line or 6 months down the line, you will always come back to IIM skills only. And how is it possible? How this thing became possible? The reason behind that is my content was always interacting with you in the meantime duration. And that is what companies are actually targeting. They always hire content writers so that they can write best content for the engagement with you guys. Okay. And that is the job of a content writer. I'm sure a lot of you must have seen, one thing that is, let's say there is a, Diwali season. Whenever Diwali season is coming, you see a lot of advertisements all of a sudden from a company that is Cadbury Dairy Milk. You must have seen there are a lot of newspaper advertisements are there for Cadbury Dairy Milk. A lot of television advertisements are there, and they have a tagline that is, if you are going to meet your family members, kuch meeta ho jaye, like this. They always try to attract you through emotions and through their content that they are sharing with you. And this content is actually doing the branding for a company. And that is how content becomes most important part for a company from the point of view of branding. This is one of the most important element from a company's point of view, what a content writer will be fulfilling for them, right? And that is how content writers are again in demand. And these are the three areas where content writers are actually making sense for a company, right? Again, IIM skills example I have given to you. So till these three areas, sales, lead generation, and branding. Is it clear for everybody? If you all can acknowledge, guys, in the chat box, or still something which is not clear to you? I will talk about the most important part now, that is search engine optimization, SEO. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about SEO friendly content, this and that. I'll talk about it SEO part in detail. I will also give you a fair comparison right now within this particular session itself, that if you are looking for a content writing course, how to validate which company is best, which company is not. Thank you so much, everybody, for acknowledging. Now, let me move to the next section now. How many of you are looking to get the job? How many of you are targeting the freelance opportunity? How many of you are planning to set up your own business? Everybody, if you all can answer to me in the chat box, how many of you are looking for job? Manvi says freelance. Nikhil says looking for a job. Sushmita says looking for a job. Shilpa says for freelance. Okay. What about others, guys? Watson says freelance. Praveen says freelance. Indu says freelance. So there is a mixed audience today. Nivedita says job. Great. Trisha says job or a freelance. Can't be sure as of now. Not an issue. I'll make sure, Trisha, by the end of the session, you will have that clarity. Ashwini says freelance. Shankar says freelance. Legashri says freelance. Great. That makes sense. So we have a mixed audience today. Now, how you will get a job, how you will get freelance opportunity. Before talking about this, the most important part what I was looking to share with you is, because for job and for freelance, this is something which is required. I'm writing three words here. Tell me how many of you are aware about these. How many of you have heard about SEO, SEM, and portfolio? Shankar says yes. Manvi says yes. Me. Shankar says for SEO he has heard about it. Okay. So Shmita says yes. Is anybody have a clarity that, okay, what is SEO? I can give you the access to unmute and you can let me know what is SEO. Anybody who is ready to answer? Or you can even write in the chat box. Anybody who is looking to unmute, let me know. I'll give you the access. Anyways, anyone of you, if you want to talk, you can unmute. I have given you the access. What is search engine optimization? Anybody in the class who will answer to this question over a mic? Or you can write in the chat box as well. SEO, SEM. Anybody who is writing, or I should carry on, guys? Okay, not an issue. Not an issue. Let me explain to you guys. Okay, so Shankar has given me one answer: when searching for product service, ranking at the top. That is absolutely right. So Shankar is saying when we are searching something, I'll go back to the Amazon's screen, okay? Here at this page. Now, guys, everybody pay attention. Whether you do the course with IIM skills or you do the course from any other company, that is not, I would say, something where I'm going to comment about. But yeah, you need to understand this part. Whenever we will search anything in the search bar, we see a lot of results in front of us, right? We see a lot of results. You see Berger is here, then the second company, you see a lot of, other companies are also there. Now, being a fresh user, what do you think? We will be clicking onto the result that is coming on top, or we will be coming at the bottom? What do you think, guys? Which product will you will be clicking at the first instance? That is coming on top or at the bottom? What do you think, guys? That is right. A human always has a tendency that if we will search something, when we will get the results of it, we will always be clicking at the topmost product that is always coming in front of us, right? But there is a difference. there are two types of results which are coming in front of you. I'll show you these two types of results. Let's say I was searching for wall paint for the room. Okay. Hello, Abhinash. I guess you got a bit late, but no issues. I'll share the recording of it. Okay. So when I was searching for the wall paint for room, we are getting number one result, that is Berger. But one thing all of you can notice, can you see here? You can see one sponsored tag is mentioned here. Can you see, guys? This one. Can you see this? Sponsored is here. Can you see, everybody? Before the topmost result, there is a sponsored. Can you please answer me in the chat box? You all are able to see this? Great. All four has the sponsored tag. But if we will scroll down here, can you see any sponsored tag here, guys? Before these results? There is no sponsored tag, right? So there are two types of results which are coming in front of you. Let me come here. SEM stands for search engine optimization, and SEO stands for search engine optimization, and SEM stands for search engine marketing. Now the results which are coming in front of you with the sponsored tag, this one, sponsored, 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 sponsored. These are the results of what? These are the results of search engine marketing, paid advertisements. These are the paid advertisements. This is not something which is organically coming in front of you, guys. I'll tell you the exact difference between organic and paid. So somebody has paid to Google that you take my company on top, I am ready to pay you this much. Okay. So Amazon says that, okay, I will rank your product on first rank. And if somebody will click on this particular link here, then Berger will pay a specific amount to Amazon. Why? Because Amazon has sent one user or one buyer through this advertisement. So this is just an advertisement guide. This is not an organic result. It is non-paid. Okay. So paid advertisement. And the results which are coming without any advertisement, this portion, you can see Berger having, there is no sponsored, there is no sponsored before Asian Paints. Okay. These are the results of what? Non-paid or so-called organic. Now pay attention here, guys. Any company who is looking to hire a content writer, they will always be hiring a person who can rank their website through non-paid section organically, organic positioning. Okay. So now as I mentioned to you that I will be explaining you in detail the paid and non-paid section. Let's say Amazon is a platform where I am selling my product and my product is best. And Amazon is always ranking my product on number one rank because I am following all the industry parameters. Now there is another person who want that, okay, I also wanted to list my product on number one rank, but organically I'm unable to come on top. So what the person did, the person reached out to Amazon and mentioned that, hey, why don't you show my product on top? If you will show my product on top, I will pay you this much. So Amazon got agreed on that part that, okay, I will show your product on top, but before your product, I will mention sponsored like this, so that audience should be aware that which is paid advertisement and which is non-paid. So there is a differentiation, right? So here, the job of a content writer is to rank your content organically without any paid advertisement. If your content is ranking through paid advertisement, it means a content writer is unable to justify their job. And as a result of that, the company has to pay to the person that you rank my website on top and I'll pay you this much through advertisement. Okay. Now here, as I mentioned to you, whichever company you are looking for your course, you have to make sure that company is teaching you best content writing skills. That is number one. Second part, best SEO skills. How to rank on number one. This is your job. Content writing job, if you are looking, whether it's a freelance job or whether it's a full-time job, content writing will have two type of opportunity, I would say, responsibilities on you. Writing best content. Best content means your content should be meaningful, it should be engaging, easy to understand, and trust gaining content. Basically, the way you found IIM skills website content was the trust gaining content. As a result of that, you shared your contact details with us. Similarly, you are sharing your details with other companies as well. So writing best content is only 50% job that you are fulfilling as a content writer. Other than best content writing, second job your will be, that is 50% rest job, is this: search engine optimization. So make sure whichever company you are choosing for your course, the company is teaching you best content writing skills plus best SEO skills. Now here I will show you some real-time stats, a real-time exercise that you can also do at your end. I am just opening a website in front of you, SEM Rush. I will share this link with you all, okay? I'm sharing with you all this particular link in the chat box. Please do this exercise at your home as well. Now, what is SEM Rush? Let me give you some clarity about it. If you are choosing a company for content writing, it means the company is good at SEO, the company is good at writing part as well. Then only they can teach you best part of content writing. Am I right, everybody? You can acknowledge. If there is a company which is claiming that we are the best company who can teach you content writing, it means the company is claiming that they are best into writing, and that is how they will teach you, and they are best into SEO. That is the reason they can teach you best SEO. Am I right, everybody? This is what a company is actually claiming if the company is teaching you content writing. What about others, guys? What do you think? If you're targeting content writing course, these two things, don't you think the company should teach you in the best way? Right. Now, this SEM Rush that I am sharing with you, it's a globally known platform. Here you can check which company has number one positioning, which company has number two positioning organically. So here we will validate the positioning of IIM skills. It's a free platform, guys. You do not have to pay anything. Simply go to SEM Rush. It will ask you to log in. You log in through your email. I have already logged in from my email. Okay. After logging in, you will be finding this kind of interface. Click on SEM Rush here so that you will be reaching out to the home of SEM Rush. Now here I will mention iimskills.com. This is my website, iimskills.com, and I will search this. Now here I will show you the competitive analysis of IIM skills and other companies, where exactly these companies are standing in terms of organically through SEO, right? So the results are loading. Just wait for a few more seconds, guys. Great. Now the results are here in front of you. Here you can see we are getting close to 4 lakh traffic means visitors every month organically. Organic search traffic, you all can see this. Organic search traffic of IIM skills is close to 4 lakh per month. I will scroll down at the bottom and I will show you the real-time competition, who all are the competitors of IIM skills, and organically where exactly these competitors are ranking. And I'm sure you must have seen a lot of competitors. You must have already talked with all of these companies. Now you see the purple circle, you can see competitive positioning map. The purple circle belongs to IIM skills. Here is the purple circle, guys. You can see this. You see organically how big we are. And these are the competitors of IIM skills. You can see the names of these competitors are here. Okay. You see organically how big we are and where exactly our competitors are ranking behind us. Right. So here you can simply validate the second company which is coming behind us. The company is almost 3 times lesser or shorter than us in terms of traffic organically. It means organically the company is not able to beat IIM skills. I'll show you another result. Let's say I'm searching for content writing course. Here you will validate the same part. I was talking about the sponsored tag. This is non-paid. I mean, sorry, this is paid. Do not pay attention to this. Do not pay attention to this. These are sponsored. From here, organic is starting. This is one of the company which is offering you self-learning courses, not the live courses. And they have thousands of courses, right? Coursera is not offering you any kind of course. They are just a blog site. Come down at the bottom. Here you see again this IIM skills company. Here you can see there is no sponsored tag and you see IIM skills is coming on top. And there is no other competitor. I mean, rest all the competition is coming behind us, right? Again, IIM skills. So here you can see the positioning of IIM skills organically. And this is how Google is ranking us as the #1 company, right? So I was talking about this term, job. Let me come back to this part. The reason why I explained you about SEO and SEM, because here it will make sense. Job, freelance, and own business. Let me come to this part. Now, what is required to get a job? Let me mark it as this, this, and this. Now, what is required if anybody is looking to get a job? I'll just write it down here. And if you are not having any of these, you will not be able to crack the opportunity. #1, good writing skills. That is the first part the company will be expecting. #2, strong SEO. #3, good portfolio. Portfolio means, guys, when you have some references on your name, it means every company will question you that why should I hire you as a content writer? Show me some of your work samples. You need to have some work samples which are live. Your content should be live somewhere. If you have that, company will, they would love to hire you. So these are the things what is required if you want to get a job in the market. On the other side, if you need freelance opportunities, what is required? Website and this. Only website is something that will be adding up extra. Now, why website? If you are a content writing freelancer, you need to have your own positioning, your own setup, where a person will land and read about your services. For an example, IIM skills, if we are offering courses, we have a website for that. Similarly, you have to make your own website. You have to pitch your content in the best way on that. You have to do good SEO so that your company should rank on #1, the way IIM skills is ranking. I have just shown you the example. And once this ranking is there, people will click on this particular link and they will land to your website. Okay. So good SEO part is something you should be good at. Portfolio is also something every person will ask you that why should I give you my project to you? So this is also something you have to show your portfolio, and you should be a good salesperson because a person is already talking to a lot of other guys. So you should be a good salesperson. Then only you can get that freelance opportunity. And the same thing goes for freelance part, starting your own business as well. If you are not having any of these areas, any of these things, you will not be able to fulfill your objective. There are a lot of competition. There are a lot of guys, those who are offering you the courses and they are saying, you do my course, we will make you best this and that. No, don't trust on that. You first of all find out or do the research about the company, see the organic positioning, see what kind of reviews the company have, and then you trust to a company. Now, why you should come and trust IIM skills? I'll show you n number of reasons. First of all, you should come at this LinkedIn. I have logged into my LinkedIn profile just to show you the example that why you should join IIM skills. When you are here at LinkedIn, this is my profile, okay? You have to search Vaibhav Kakkad. He is the founder of IIM skills, okay? Go to Vaibhav Kakkad and open his profile. His profile is an open profile, guys, okay? Here you will see every person, those who have done the course with the IIM skills, they have, just give me only 1 minute. Let me So like this, comments, if I will click here, give me a moment, guys. Like this, if I'm searching, view full profile here, I will open like this. Go to Vaibhav Kakkad, open his profile here. You will see his profile is an open profile, okay? Here you will see the comment section. Come to comment and show all comments. Okay, so recently we had posted a job. In response to that, a lot of people are writing us. But if you will scroll down, you will see a lot of people, those who are coming to IA this. Just give me scroll it down. Okay, fine. This is one of the comment. I'm currently doing internship as a content writer at IIM Skills. I must say I have learned a lot and improved. This is an open part, guys. Those who have done the course with IIM Skills, these people are writing. I am happy to share that I have started new positioning at public speaking mentor, creative writer. This is the company where Anjali Malhotra is working. Scroll down again. You will see a lot of students. Scroll it down. I am excited to share I have completed my content writing master course at IIM Skills. Right? People are writing about us. Here you can see the open feedback. It's not like that anything is hidden. So you all can open Vaibhav's profile. His profile is an open profile and you see people are actually, writing about us, right? Here, this is one way how you can do the research. Hi, I am delightful to announce that I will be taking up a new role as a process lead. See, people are actually sharing their company name and everything, right? So this is all something what you can validate here. That is one way of validating a course. Second way, in the search bar, simply type IIM skill. We are offering this training program over the last 9 years, my friends. Okay. And over the last 9 years, we have trained more than 20,000 professionals into content writing. And I'll show you how you can connect with them, how you can take the feedback from them. After searching IIM skills, I have to click where? On people. Click here at people's tab. And here you can see how many pages are there? More than 100 pages. Everybody, those who have done the course with IIM skills, you connect with anyone. Ask about the feedback that what these guys are doing, what kind of training they had with IIM skills. Here, everything you can actually check with them. This is an open platform. Nobody can manipulate more than 20,000 people. Another portion what you can validate, come to IIM skills, check here placements tab, click here. Here you will find out all the participants details, those who have been placed by IIM skills. You see people are working with TCS, Reliance, Accenture. You simply go to any of the profile, click on this LinkedIn tab, and you will be able to see the person's profile. You add this person in your profile and try to connect and ask for the feedback that you did the course with the IIM skills. What was your experience over there? This is all something which is an open part. You can do this particular exercise at any point of time. Okay. Another portion that I wanted to show you that, okay, how we are saying that, okay, we are the best company to provide you best placement support. For that, I'm taking you to my job portal, that is jobs.iimskill.com. .in, I guess. Just give me only 1 minute. Let me open it here. Give me a moment, guys, okay? Let me pause my screen for a moment. Give me a moment, guys. Okay, I'm really sorry, guys. I was searching this particular site. I'm sharing this particular site with you, okay? With all of you. Give me a moment. So this is the job portal of IIM Skills. Here you can simply see this is jobs.iimskills.in. Here you can simply see if I have to look for the jobs which are into content writing. Come here, click on content writing. Once you will click here, you will find out the jobs. You can see the latest jobs which we have posted right here. Content writing job, right? This company is hiring, right? So this is the way we always get opportunities or requirements from the companies, and we always post the job. You can say one day ago, 2 day ago, like this. Okay. So like this, we always help our students to do full-time job or maybe freelance job in both the segments. IIM Skills is offering you that kind of support, right? And that is how IIM Skills is standing as the #1 company amongst all the other competitors. And this is how we are helping our students into this particular segment, okay? Now I'll take 2 more minutes and I'll talk about my course so that you all should be clear that, okay, what kind of course we are offering at IIM Skills, okay? Give me only 1 minute. I guess the program has stopped responding. Yes, now it's working, guys. So we offer a training program here at IIM Skills that's called Content Writing Master Course. Okay, so this is the course that we are offering here at IIM Skills. Give me a moment. I guess I should open this slide once again. Just allow me some time, okay? Stay connected, guys. I am just closing the existing slide and I'll open it once again for you guys. Okay. Just give me only 1 minute. I have opened the slide once again and I'll come back to the same page. Allow me a minute. No issues, Shilpa. No issues. I am also, almost done with the session. I am just coming to the slide part now. So we offer a training program here at IIM Skills that is called Content Writing Master Course. I'll show you here over the website. I guess the slide is not working. So we offer a training program that is called Content Writing Master Course. Okay. It's an overall 4 months training program where you will be doing 1 month of training program with us. Other than that, 3 months of guaranteed internship. That is again is a part of your course only. Within this particular training program, we will be teaching you first of all almost 30 types of writing. Here you can see all of these 30 types of writing. Article writing, blog writing, copywriting, academic writing, everything, copywriting and everything you will be able to learn within this particular training program. We will be teaching you this is all from scratch to in-depth, okay? And this particular training program will go with 100% practical part, right? Classes will be, let me write it down here. So classes will be every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is for first month. From second month to fourth month will be, classes will be every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. or maybe 12:30 p.m. like this, okay? And within this time duration, your overall course and everything will be covered from scratch to in-depth, okay? Fresh batch, we are starting from 23rd of June. And we always take 30 students in a batch, out of which, if I'm not wrong, 21 enrollments are already done. We are waiting for 9 more enrollments, okay? Also, guys, at this point of time, course fees for this training program is 16,900 plus 18% GST. This will become 19,942. Right after this month, you may find out there is a change into the course fees. And later on, the course fees will be right after this particular, maybe within a week or so, course fee will be INR 24,900 plus 18% GST. That is what the discussion which is going on, because this is something where we have added a lot of things into the course part as well. And in compared to our competitors, still we are at the lower side in terms of pricing. Okay. So this is what we offer here at IIM Skills as a training program. And 23rd of June is the time when we are starting the fresh batch. Okay. I'm sure a lot of you are targeting 23rd of June batch. Here is the enrollment link for the same. I have shared with you all in the chat box. If you will open this particular link, a page like this will appear in front of you. You will simply provide your email, contact number, click here, fill here 23rd of June and proceed ahead with the enrollment. In this way, the enrollment part will be done. So this is all what I was actually trying to share with you all, and I'm done from my side. Now this is the time, if anybody of you is actually having any question, you can ask your questions and I'm ready to answer to those questions, right? So I guess moreover, I have already explained this part to you. And yeah, also lifetime access each one of you will have for this particular training program. So let's say if you are enrolling now, later on, if the course fees is getting increased, then even you don't have to pay anything extra. Why? Because you have a lifetime access for the course. Any updation that we will do near future, you will be getting the update of that particular new thing without any additional payment. So this is all what I was intending to share with you all. Now, if any one of you have any question, please ask your questions in the chat box. And also do let me know how many of you are planning to start from 23rd of June batch, so that accordingly I can ask my teammates to give you the access for the course and reserve the seat for you guys. So Manvi says, if somebody English is not too good in writing, can we still do this? See, Manvi, this is something you need to understand, that if you are able to understand this session today, what I have explained to you, if you are able to relate with it, you are 100% ready to go with it. As far as your writing skill part is concerned, that is not so good. That's our responsibility. We will teach you how to go ahead about it. Okay, so this is not a mandatory section. Understanding of English language is something which is mandatory, which is required. Manvi says an internship will be paid. No, Manvi, internship is not going to be paid. Why? Because this internship is a part of your training period only. Within this internship, we are helping you to develop your portfolio. So you are not working for anybody else. You will be working for yourself only. I'll show you what all things you will be doing during the internship here. You can see, launch your here, this publish your first ebook on Amazon Kindle. This is the part of your portfolio development. If any company is coming to hire you and questioning you that why should I consider you as a content writer, you can simply show to that person that I'm a writer of a book. My book is live on Amazon Kindle. This is globally accepted, I would say, reference. You will be writing your first blog for the platforms like Times of India. So this is also something you will be doing within the internship time period. You will be publishing your first press release on an online portal. Similarly, if you will look at this blog section at IIM Skills website, you see every single blog that you are able to see at our screen. That is the result, or that is the creation of the student of IIM Skills only. See, 3rd of June, the person Ramya Tyagraj has done the course, with IIM Skills only, and the person has written this particular article. So your content will be live at IIM Skills and more than 8 platforms other than IIM Skills, Amazon Kindle, Times of India. This is all something which will become a reference for you. Mosmi says, what are the certifications by IIM Skills? See, certifications are something you will be getting 2 certificates. One, that is IIM Skills certificate. I'm writing down here, IIM Skills certificate. Second, you will be able to get HubSpot certificate. There will be an online exam, okay, for that particular section. Third, you will be getting an internship certificate. Fourth, you will be getting a letter of recommendation, LOR. Okay, so this is all something as a documentation you will be getting with IIM Skills. And also, guys, please do let me know from this particular group how many of you are planning to start your journey from 23rd of June batch, so that accordingly I ask my team to welcome you in the course. You can simply write down in the chat box, please, how many of you are targeting to start from 23rd of June. And also do share your feedback, guys, about this particular demo session that you did with me. If any one of you have any question, please ask your question as well. Anybody has any question? And also do share your batches, guys, how soon you are planning to start in the chat box, so that accordingly my team can connect with you. Anybody has any question, guys? So Mosmi says, shall we be able to work on the platform as content writer? 200% yes, Mosmi. That is what we are known for. We will make you a capable person where you can crack the industry norms and your content will be live on these platforms. Nikhil says difference between content writing and technical writing. Okay, so Nikhil, these are the two different domains altogether. Content writing is like your general writing. Okay, general writing means, let's say you're writing articles, general articles I'm talking about, you're writing general blogs. Whereas technical writing is something where technicality of something will come in front of you. I'll give you a very basic example. Let's say you are looking to buy a property. Okay, so now the property owner have done one thing. He has hired two writers. One person who is a content writer. The content writer is actually giving you the general information about the property, that there is a property which is located at this place, and it's a, I would say, two-floor property, and this is the location, this is the nearest metro station, this is the nearest railway station, like this, the general features of that property. On the other side, if a technical writer will write the specifications of that particular property, the person will be using the terms like what is being used, the dimensions of that particular property, the material of that particular property, okay, the specifications, the technicality of that particular section, not the general part, right? So technical writing, if anybody is aiming for, the person should be from IT or engineering background, or maybe medical background, or already if a person holding a good content writing knowledge can also go to technical writing. So these are the preferred domains. But for content writing, because it's a general writing and it is an open domain, there is no prerequisite as such. So anyone can come ahead and take up content writing. So that is the difference between these two types of writing. I hope this is clear. Great. So how many of you are planning to go for this 23rd of June batch, guys? If you can acknowledge in the chat box. Is anybody targeting this 23rd of June batch? Ashwini, Manvi, Mosmi, Nikhil, Praveen, Shankar, Godson, Susmita. A content writer could also be a technical writer one. That's right. That's right. Up to August, I'm engaged on Sundays 9 Okay, not an issue, Shankar. You anyways have a recording option also available. So you can talk to your mentor. The person will be, giving you that particular additional option, what you have. So anybody who is targeting this 23rd of June batch, they can go ahead with this particular link. And in the meanwhile, guys, please do share your feedback as well about this session. How was the session? If there are something where we need to improve more, please do share your feedback in the session. Because from my side, I am almost done. I'm waiting for a few more seconds. I guess every question has already been answered. Seems all the questions got answered. Okay, seems everybody is on the same page. Nikhil says, shall we have to pay the fee at a time or in installment? Nikhil, we have the installment option also available, that is with Bajaj and credit card section. So for this, I will ask my counseling team to, connect with you and give you a kind of support into that. So with Bajaj, you will have 7 installment option available, and with credit card, you will have 3 installment option available, which is interest free. Okay, so payment flexibility is there. Is it clear, Nikhil? Great. Anyone else have any questions? Shankar, course content, my teammate will be sharing with you exactly over to your email. Can you please share your email with me personally? Can you redirect that message to me personally? If you have never shared your email with us, I will ask my teammate to connect with you and give you the overall details. Praveen, Swashmita, Nikhil, Mosmi, Manvi, all of your questions got answered. Are we good to close the session? Okay, great, Shankar. Then in that case, you can look at that particular detail. Mosmi says the fee was around 10K. Give me a moment. As I came here to last time. Mosmi, I guess that is something you are mistaken somewhere. I am with IIM Skilled, it's been around 4 years. We never offered our courses at 10K. Maybe there was a mistake that you did in looking at the course details. Around 4 years back, we had the course fees minimum that was 12,900, 4 years back. All right, so thank you so much, everybody. It was great to lead this session for you. I guess I was able to answer to all of your questions. So it was really nice dealing or explaining in this session to you all. If anybody is targeting 23rd of June batch, the link has already been given to you guys. Go ahead, secure your seat, and looking forward to welcoming you in our upcoming sessions. And once again, thank you so much for sharing your feedback, Mr. Godson. Pleasure. The course fees in Nigeria, it will be around 30,000 if I'm not wrong. Okay, we can simply do like this. INR to Nigeria currency, simply type 19,942. It will be around 35,700. This is the course fees in Nigerian currency. Okay. Any other question, guys? Okay, great. Seems we all are cleared about these sessions. You're most welcome, Sushmita. So thank you so much, everybody. Finally, we are closing the session and looking forward to welcoming you all in our upcoming sessions. And it's a promise from our side that whomsoever is enrolling with us, we will make sure that what all commitments that has been given to you by the counselors, by me, those will be fulfilled for sure. Once again, thank you so much. It was really nice to have a session with you. Looking forward to welcoming you all. Have a good day all. Take care.